Welcome children, take out your history book, chapter 6, Decline of the Mughals and Rise of Independent Kingdoms. Today's topic is Awadh. The state of Awadh covered the modern day districts of Kanpur, Lucknow, Faizabad, Ayodhya and Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh. Now, state of Awadh, presently it covers the modern day district of, that is, Kanpur, Lucknow, Faizabad, Ayodhya and Varanasi, which is in Uttar Pradesh. In 1722, the then Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah appointed Shadat Khan as the governor of the province of Awadh. Now, during that time, that is in 1722, during that time, the Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah, he appointed Shadat Khan as the governor of the province of Awadh. He was known for his intelligence and courage and soon rose to become a powerful governor. Now, Shadat Khan, he was known for his intelligence and courage, and so soon he rose to become a powerful governor. He soon declared himself independent and took charge of political, military and the financial affairs of the province. Now, soon what he did? He declared himself as independent and then took the charge of political, military and financial affairs of the province. Safdar Jung, his son-in-law, was appointed the Wazir of Awadh after the death of Shadat Khan in 1748. In 1748, Shadat Khan died, and after his death, his son-in-law Safdar Jung, he was appointed the Wazir of Awadh. Awadh witnessed great prosperity under both the Nawabs. Laws and order were greatly improved and the people enjoyed a sound environment. Now, Awadh had seen great prosperity under both the Nawabs. Now, under him, law and order were greatly improved and people, what they enjoyed a sound administration. The army was reorganized and many fertile neighboring land were brought under Awadh's control. Now, they have reorganized the army and many fertile lands from the neighboring part, they have brought it under the Awadh's control. Trade and commerce also flourished. Lucknow, the capital city of Awadh, earned for itself a distinct culture during this period. Now, Lucknow, it was the capital of Awadh. It earned itself a distinct culture during that period. It also became a seat of learning and a new center of art and culture as a result of prolonged period of peace and economic prosperity. Now, it became a Lucknow. What it became? It became a seat of learning and a new center, that was a center of art and culture, and had also become the result of this prolonged period of peace and economic prosperity. Art and architecture flourished during this period. Now, during this period, what happened? Art and architecture also flourished. The Bada Imambara in Lucknow is an example of the new architectural form that was developed in Awadh during the 18th century. During the 18th century, the Bada Imambara in Awadh, in Lucknow, it is an example of new architectural form and it was developed in Awadh. Hyderabad. The founder of the state of Hyderabad, Mir Kamar Uddin Khan, was one of the most powerful nobles in the court of Mughal Emperor Farooq Shah. Now, under the Mughal Emperor Farooq Shah, there was another most powerful noble. Who was it? He was the Mir Kamaruddin Khan, and he was the founder of the state. He was appointed as a governor of Deccan by Muhammad Shah. Now, he was appointed by the governor of Deccan, appointed him. He overthrew Shayyad brothers, who were known as kingmakers, as they were the instrumental in making Farooq Shah the emperor. Now, he had overthrew Shayyad maker. Why? Because he was known, means they were known, who were Shayyad brothers, they were known as kingmakers because they were the main reason, and that they have only made Farooq Shah the emperor. He was conferred with many titles by the Mughal emperor. Now, he was given many titles by the Mughal emperor. Emperor Aurangzeb, Farooq Shah and Muhammad Shah confirmed on him the title Chin Quilij Khan, Nizamul Mulk and Ashaf Jah respectively. Now, these emperors, that is Emperor Aurangzeb, Farooq Shah and Muhammad Shah, they have given him the title, that is, one is Chinkiz Khan, then Nizamul Mulk and Asaf Jah respectively. He founded the Asafjahi dynasty and governed the Deccan as an independent ruler from 1724 to 1748. Now, he founded the Asafjahi dynasty and then governed the Deccan. Deccan means that is south. It is an independent ruler. As an independent ruler, that was from 1724 to 1748. He consolidated his hold over the region and checked the growing powers of Maratha. Now what he did? He consolidated all his hold on the region and then checked the growing powers of Maratha. The province made remarkable progress during the rule of Mir Kamaruddin Khan. Now this province, it made some remarkable progress during the rule of, that is, the rule of Mir Kamaruddin Khan. His successor was known as Nizam. Now what his successors were known as? His successors were known as Nizam. After the death of Mir Kamaruddin Khan, his descendants were involved in a struggle for succession. Now after what happened? After his death, that means after the death of Kamaruddin Khan, his descendants, they got involved in a struggle for succession. The Marathas took advantage of this internal conflict. Now, Marathas, they took advantage of this internal conflict. They attacked Hyderabad and imposed Chauth on the state. Now, the Marathas, they attacked Hyderabad and imposed Chauth. Chauth is what? It is a kind of tax on the state. The British company also checked the Nizam from marching towards the Coromandel coast. Now, British company, they even checked the Nizam from marching towards the Coromandel coast, which was a rich textile producing area. Now, this part, it was a very rich textile producing area. Even though the growth of Hyderabad was obstructed by the Marathas and the growth of this area, growth of Hyderabad, it was obstructed, means it was given some obstruction by the Marathas and the British. It remained as an important entity in the Deccan. And what it remained? It remained as an important entity in the Deccan. Now, take out your diary, write history, topic, Awadh, explained, homework, revise it. And with this, I am ending my today's class. Goodbye.